Okay, let's continue on page 40 with the next set of sounds. F and V. F is a voiceless labiodental fricative, normally spelled F, as in friend, before, coffee, coffee, flood, flood, leave, difficult, flee, thief, fled, off, off. It might also be spelled PH, as you might recall. Photograph, sphere, physician, alphabet. Or GH, as in laugh, cough, rough, enough, and tough. V is a voiced labiodental fricative, normally, most of the time, spelled V, with one exception that we will see in just a second. Vet. Make sure that you pronounce this sound correctly, V, and not B. Remember that in Spanish, we don't differentiate between burro and vaca. But in English, you need to differentiate between B and V. Again, vet. Evil. Verse. Love. Love. Vine. Cover. Cover. Veil. Over. Over. Valley. Valley. And here we have the preposition of, which I've explained before, is pronounced v, of, like a cup of coffee or a pound of sugar. Although the v is normally deleted and then you say a pound of sugar. Okay? Next we have th and th. Remember that th is a voiceless interdental fricative, normally obviously used to pronounce words that have the th spelling. The problem, of course, is that also the words that contain the th might be pronounced th or even t. Theater, theater, thief, thief, wealthy, wealthy, cloth, cloth, fourth, fourth, Thursday, Thursday, filthy, filthy, bath, bath, mouth, mouth, 19th, 19th, and all other ordinate numbers. Okay, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and so on. Thumb, thumb, healthy, healthy, breath, breath, teeth, teeth. And we have a word which contains the th, but the th is silent, namely asthma, asthma. Then we have the voiced interdental sound. Remember that it's really difficult to predict when it's going to be voiceless or voiced. So what you need to do, I recommend you kind of learn these words and make long lists of words containing either th or th and practicing them. Notice that th is used mainly with words that are function words, such as articles, for example. Okay? Listen and repeat. The or the, depending on the sound of the beginning of the following word. We'll talk more about this when we talk about vowels. The, that, leather, feather, clothe, which is a verb, clothe, smooth, either the noun, the adjective, or the verb, smooth, this, father, father, weather, bathe, teeth. Remember, I also talked about the fact that when we have words ending in th, which have a pair, noun, verb, the verb is always going to be th. Bathe, teeth, them, mother, mother, weather, weather. Again, notice how weather and weather are homophones because they sound identical. Breathe, breathe, soothe, soothe, therefore, therefore, bother, bother. Now we have s and z. S is a voiceless voiceless alveolar fricative, s, whereas z is a voiced alveolar fricative. S is normally spelled s, as in sun, loss, grass, boss, seat, sound, silent, excuse. You always make up an excuse as a noun, not as a verb. If it's a verb, it's a z. Now, the problem, of course, is that the letter s is normally pronounced z, like we will see in the examples with z. S might also be spelled double c, as in accent, accident, and vaccine, vaccine. Notice how it's always preceded by k, k, s, k, s. They're both voiceless. Accent, accident, vaccine. We might also have s spelled x, in which case it's pronounced k, s. Again, 6, box, relax. And we have s even spelled z, as in pizza, 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 pretzel, pretzel, and watts, watts. Here, the L is not pronounced. Watts. We also have z, okay, normally spelled z, but many times, most of the time, spelled s. Zoo, does. Remember, verbs is, has, does are pronounced z. Scissors, scissors. Both the z and the final sound are pronounced z. Scissors. Easy, 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 easy. Cousin, cousin. Zest. Was, dogs. These, has. Hers, desserts, desserts. Plays, Xerox, herbs, Notice how the H is not pronounced in this word. Herbs. Closet, possess, okay? And in verbs such as to house, you house a party at your house, house. To excuse, to use, and to lose. If they're used as nouns, then we use s, not z. This is a sound that is worth paying attention to because we normally make mistakes, and instead of pronouncing z, we pronounce s. Now we have sh and zh. Difficult sounds for Spanish speakers because neither sound exists in Spanish. Sh, remember, is a voiceless post-alveolar fricative, whereas zh is a voiced post-alveolar fricative. Sh is normally spelled as h, as in shop, she. Now remember, it's a gentle sh. It's not sh, it's sh. Shop, she. Rush, shell, fish, flashlight, cash, ashes, ashamed, ashamed, cushion, cushion, wash. It might also be spelled C, as in ocean, social, delicious, ancient, or S or double S, as in sugar, sure, insurance, tissue, permission, pressure. Also spelled CH as an exception, and these are pretty much, there are probably maybe 4 or 5 more words that are spelled CH and pronounced sh. So you need to learn them by heart. Chicago, Chicago, champagne, parachute, parachute, Michigan, Michigan, brochure, brochure, chandelier, chandelier, Chevrolet, Chevrolet. Notice how the final T is pronounced Y. Chevrolet. Machine, machine. And it might also be spelled T, as in initial, initial, education, education. Notice how the j, education, situation, 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 cautious, cautious, tradition, tradition. Then we have zh, zh, zh. Exactly like sh, but voiced. Sh, zh, sh, zh, sh, zh. It might be spelled G, and that's when we start having trouble, because G is normally pronounced G. But these words are exceptions. The good thing is it's a very short list. Just learn them. Beige, beige, zh. It's not beige or beige. It's beige. Massage, massage. Garage, garage. Prestige, prestige. Regime, regime. Mirage, mirage. But it's mostly spelled S. S-I-O-N, S-U-R-E, S-U something, okay? Listen and repeat. And also, it's good to just learn these words as exceptions. Casual. It is not casual. It's casual. Casual. Leisure. Leisure. Usual. Usual. Invasion. 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 Collision. Collision. Occasion. Occasion. Pleasure. Pleasure. Measure. Measure. Decision. Decision. Explosion. Explosion. Asian. Asian. Treasure. Treasure. Television. Television. Division. Division. Version. Version. Not virgin. Version. Then spelled Z, as in seizure. Seizure. When a person suffers from epilepsy, they get seizures. Azure. Azure. Beijing. Beijing. Pay close attention to these words because normally we mispronounce them and we pronounce them sh, not zh. I challenge you to practice these words over and over until they sound natural to you. I will see you on the next video.